Thursday, 29th of September 2022. Yesterday we did our track day at Knockhill, which was fantastic. However, I am facing some issues with one of my front calipers on the 86, which kind of ruined the day for me. So we tried to figure out why it was binding, but it seemed that after about 3 laps there was just too much heat. Couldn't get rid of it. So rather than break anything, we just decided to just try to nurse it back down to the south. So apologies for my cold that I've generated up here. I'm all stuffed up and I sound dreadful. But we've just been to see last night the Kelpies. They were fantastic. They were all lit up. That was a great stop. And then this morning we decided, seeing as we're in Falkirk, we'd go to the Falkirk Wheel. We saw the canal boats going over that, so that was also a good way to spend a morning. And now we are starting the coastal road, which takes us through Glasgow to start, and then we pick up the coast after Glasgow, then we follow it all the way down to Gretna Green, stopping along the way to see some touristy stuff, the odd beach. So that'd be fantastic. And of course on Tuesday we came up on the east coast from Newcastle, and we went to the Scottish border that way, which takes you all the way up the coast to Edinburgh. Much shorter piece of coastline that way, but again we got some great lake footage coming over the Queensferry Bridge, and yeah, it's been a successful trip. I mean, everybody talks about doing the North Coast 500, but if you come up to Knockhill to do a track day, you may as well do the South Coast. It's less well known, but it's just as scenic. So with Glasgow firmly behind us, we pick up the coastal road, and our first stop is Lisle Hill, which looks out over the River Clyde towards Kilbride. After sitting in a lot of traffic getting through Glasgow, it was great to just take a 5-minute break and look out across the scenery. Now all the hustle and bustle is behind us. But we better get back in the cars because there's a huge amount of driving still left to do today. So after a quick stop for lunch, we're back in the cars and we're following the twisty coastal road all the way down to Girvan. Once we get there, we'll have a stop quickly to have a look down Girvan Beach, grab a Coke, and then we get back in the cars for the final part of our drive today, which is the fantastic roads between Girvan and Dumfries. So here we are in Girvan. It's a sleepy little seaside town, and this late in the day we've pretty much got the whole beach to ourselves. There's a fantastic sunset, there's a guy fishing, and we can see across to the Isle of Arran. I understand on a clear day you can even see further as far as Campbelltown, but we can't stay for long. We've saved the best till last. The drive from Girvan down to Dumfries is nothing short of amazing. What bloody great roads. The roads around here are fantastic. Villages. This part of the world, it's, you go around the corner and there's something there you totally didn't expect there to be, like a really old cathedral or an old cobbled bridge, and then you go in another corner and there's something totally different. It's amazing out this way. At this point I'm not going to say anything more. I'm just going to sit back and let you watch these amazing roads. similar Scotland and Canada are. You've got all these same shades of greens and ambers and browns. I'm starting to think that going to Canada is a waste of time, really. You may as well just come to Scotland. Less bears. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say that if you want to go somewhere in Scotland and just drive, in my opinion now, you're better off coming to the southwest coast than going up to the north and doing the NT 500. As good as the roads are up there, I just think these are better. So with the sun setting and the night drawing in, that's probably a good place to end this video. But I thoroughly recommend you get yourself up to Girvan and drive the road from Girvan to Dumfries. It's a fantastic stretch of road. There is national speed limit and there are wild animals in places, so you need to make sure that you drive carefully. So I hope you like the video. Please hit the like and subscribe button because it makes a big difference and it will help us to bring more motoring related content to you in the future. But thanks again for watching. Take care. See you soon.